Let's water this down. That's CSDZ. All up in your heezy. Finally got myself a decent CSD going here after multiple years of attempting. I got another one in ground over here. I'm gonna give some water. It's about 95 degrees out. The bottom's all scarred up from spinosad, but the new growth is legit. You can see it's a little burned on top. We've got about 100-degree weather, so not surprising. We're gonna probably have to shade cloth this. There's my Bruce's dragon. Probably gonna have to shade cloth this area. Eileen. What's this? This is Medicine Man times SSO2, or the opposite actually. SSO2 times Medicine Man. Gotta come correct. Blue Peru 3, KT Ogan times Blue Peru 3. This is the smallest one. It hasn't grown too much, but looking good still. Ecuadorian times Kimnatch. Pretty good size. This is a seed grown. Last year this was about a 2-inch seedling. So I'm happy with that. What else we got? I've seen the rosé posted that on one of the forums. Sexy as fuck. This is one I gave my dad a long time ago. This is kind of a cool one. This is a sacred succulent SSO2 times Peru times Jewels, which is one of their first really cool hybrids, or their early hybrids, you could say. A lot of cool plants have come from these seeds, including this one. SSO2 times Peru times Jewels from Sacred Succulents. That's dope. Big old Torres and Torres. This one just got planted, so it's sucked up, but it's Sheridan. Starting to get thick again. Mom and Dad, Bridges E over here from Australia. Sexy. Yeah. Nice plant. Jeans. Let's cool down jeans for sure. This is the Bridges E clone jeans. It's getting a lot of sun, too much sun. This is one we're probably going to have to move before summer. Or else we'll come back and it'll be torn up. This is an Ogan that finally rooted. It's also sucked up, but this is a Todd Duval seedling. Rosé 1 times Sharxx. Sexy as fuck. Rosé 1 times Sharxx. Seed grown. That's how I roll. Check out this Juanita. That's cool Juanita down. Big old Juanita Bridges. That is a thick boy. Thick boy. Thick boy. Down here is really thick. Thick boy Juanita. This is a LFM. Lima Flower Market. This is one of my personal clones. It's a Dawson's 1 times Old Teds, not Old Man Teds, Old Teds. And it's stunning. I have 2 different phenos of it. This is one. This is one that's grown crazy since I moved here. This was a teeny seedling a year ago. Look at it now. It's literally blown up. My Tripsis macro had some damage done to it in shipping. You can see the back. Got all tore up, but it's grown out of it. And this is actually the sexiest plant I own, I think. Too bad it's all tore up, but look at that blue and the ribs. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. Does a lot of rib shifting like you see at the bottom. Yeah, I'm excited. A couple more months, you won't be able to notice that big old slash in there. Next to that, we got Zeus, Pacanoid Zeus, MT08. This was skinny, like a skinny wiener when I sent it here. Now I can't even fit my hand around it. Look. That Cali sun is nuts. Zeus in the house. Over here we got Yowie. This Yowie is another one this has grown more than any plant, I think. Look at the size of this thing. It was about this tall when I sent it, and not nearly this fat. Now look at it. Look at the top, so sexy. This is that Yowie, the Australian mate. Right next to that, we got another Australian mate, Rose 1, Rossi 1, whatever you call it. I always say Rose because it sounds sick. Yeah, Rose 1. Oh boy, another thick boy. Look at that. Guess what this is? Dawson's number 1. I got the Sharxx on the other side of the yard to complete the trifecta. The trifecta I consider is Dawson's 1, Bart. Oh, you haven't seen Bart yet either. Bart, and then Dawson's 1, Bart, and Sharxx. They all look a lot alike. But actually, I'm noticing that my Bart does not look like my Sharxx. I mean, it looks like it, but not as much. Not to say it's the same plant. But who knows, it could be. Getting some of these leaves off. This is that other pheno of my clone. I haven't named it yet. This is that Dawson's 1. No, not Dawson. Yeah, Dawson's 1 times Old Ted's Australian seed. Seed grown, just incredibly blue and fat, and has really neat spinage. This one's different than the other one in terms of spinage. Has more spines. Here we have a Bridgesy, which is one of the few plants I'm not 100% positive what it is. Gonna have to look back at some old posts, but it's definitely a Bridgesy clone. Oh, I know what this is. I 100% know what this is. This is Helen times SSO2. I haven't seen you for a while, girl. You look much bigger than last time I saw you. Yep, this is Helen times SSO2. 100%. You can see the SSO2 on there. And you can see that some of the spines are more Helen. Yep. SSO2 times Helen, or Helen times SSO2. I'm not actually positive. I believe it's Helen times SSO2. But yeah, that's a dope ass plant. Got a nice looking pup coming. Wasn't nearly this size. Again, this is probably this big when I sent it. Oh, I'm glad we figured that out. I mean, I know what genetics I have, so I just had to think which other Bridgesy do I know I have that isn't showing. So a couple other Bridgesy. Medicine Man times SSO2. I don't know if I showed you this one already. I think I did. And then way over here we have a straight Medicine Man. I'm gonna drop the hose and just show it to you. First we got the giant penis plant. Big old penis plant. Can't put my hand around it. It's a thicker than my schlong. And then we got a Medicine Man right here, the clone Medicine Man, not a hybrid. And it's got 2 pups at the bottom. So we're looking good on our medicine, boys. Gotta take your medicine. That's about it for this side of the yard. I'm gonna take another video on the other side of the yard in a second. What else? One more thing I'll show you. This is the Juana Cabamba from Sacred Succulents. Their Juana Cabamba clone. Trying to get these leaves out the way. This is a dope ass plant. It's been undervalued, been selling for cheap. Had to have one. Oh, check this out too. think I showed you this actually. JS44. No, I didn't show you this. JS444, also known as Brian's Blue Skies. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So sexy. So fat. Again, fat boy. Fat boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. When I sent this here, it was probably this big. So all that's new growth, and this you can tell is just much fatter up here from that Cali sun. This is the prime season for calyx. It's not super hot. It still cools down at night. The summertime, these will actually go dormant for weeks at a time because it's like 120 degrees, and then at night it only drops to like 80, high 80s. So they can't do their thing and they get all weird. To protect from that, we use shade cloth. That helps the most. Let's give Sheridan that just went in ground a nice soak in. Get those roots planted. Yeah, so I'm gonna go the other side of the Jesus, I'm hot. I can't even think. Have we seen Eileen yet? Yeah, we already saw Eileen. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the other side of the yard. See you in a bit. Peace.